wish I would have known at the beginning of the semester would be how to efficiently manage my time. And being a freshman coming in, I didn't realize how much I would have going on all at once. In a high school, I was always involved and busy to say the least, but never like I was this first semester. If I properly knew how to use a planner or how to not procrastinate, I feel like I would have been way more sufficient in getting schoolwork done in a reasonable amount of time. However, freshman orientation did give me a lot of um, tips on how to handle like different things when it came to like managing time, like making a list and prioritizing the things you need to get done in a day. And I found myself doing that towards the end of the semester, putting in my notes on my phone just what I need to get done for the day, and it really seemed to help out. And so just managing time is something that I would have tried to learn before coming to college. The one thing that I wish I could share with high school me would be to branch out, try new things, exceed the limitations I put on myself in high school by getting out of my comfort zone, because in college there are so many things I never would have thought I would be doing, but I'm willing to try now. It is something new and different. There's so many options, like inner tube water polo. Never thought I'd be doing that, but you meet a lot of different people, and the more people you meet, the more connections you start to gain. In high school, I wish I would have branched out to different organizations, like meeting somebody in band or meeting somebody in theater, because you just never know when you might need them. You might need them on advice, studying, a job. They might help you out with a job in the future, or even someone to help with a favor that might just come up. And I would never limit myself to one set group of people, because I would just need to be open to new friendships. And so that would be my advice to high school me, is just to branch out and try something new. Officer Queen was the one guest speaker that made the greatest impact on my goals when it came to college and how I wanted to transition from high school to college. I never really wanted to fall into the party lifestyle. I never did that in high school. I didn't want to do that in college. I didn't want to fall into temptation, and Officer Queen gave me like new outlooks on when it came to the law and drinking, and how to be a safe DD driver, and to not to be helpful to the people in your car, but to not get yourself tied up into getting in trouble with the law. He also gave us advice on staying safe and how you can use the emergency lights if you're being followed, which you never know someday. Even though OSU is so safe, you might think back on freshman orientation class when Officer Queen was speaking about clicking each emergency light as you're being followed, because that's the way they can track you. Officer Queen was by far the most interesting speaker we had in class. He had very good advice. Everything he said was applicable to how we should handle situations, how we should go about freshman year, and not being naive. He was just overall a really good speaker. My big domino for my domino assignment was to have a successful first semester, and although my grades reflected that pretty well, there was 3 dominoes on my assignment sheet leading up to what would help me accomplish a successful first semester that I did not end up doing. Like joining study groups was one, don't skip classes, and study and put 100% in all my test grades. What I learned in college was that it is hard to make the choice to get out of bed in the morning and go to class when you are given the free choice instead of being made to go to class like in high school. I learned that as the semester goes on and it comes to an end, that it's hard to stay focused and make sure that I'm getting my work done and putting all my effort into those final test grades. In high school, I had the same problem with almost giving up at the end of the semester, but I feel like I've learned that with this domino effect, that if I actually follow through with the steps, then I will get myself to keep being motivated to finish the semester strong. The one thing I want to accomplish next semester, for my big domino, it would be getting involved, joining organizations, joining groups. My first semester in college, I felt like I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what all was going on. I didn't have a feel for the campus and seeing the different organizations and groups. So I feel like next semester, now that I have a feel for what college is like, I want to get plugged into the different groups, meet new people, and make a difference on campus.